Hey friends, it's your boy LUCA, and you're listening to the LUCA Project. What's up, everyone? It's me, LUCA. Welcome back to another episode of the LUCA Project. Woohoo! Oh my goodness, wow, Oh, wow, Yeah, I feel really great right now, Wow, I'm just really fired up right now, because, I'm doing my podcast right now, because, this is just really, inspiring, Yeah, and like that's the thing about this podcast, I've just been like inspiring like myself, because this has just been like really freeing for me, just talking about like my normal life, Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to, do like with this podcast, like I wanted to, just like talk about like my life and, the things that I've, been through, Yeah, so, yeah, but I feel like I probably could have like done like a memoir of like a book, but like oh yeah, and yeah, I'm thinking about doing a book like one day, but for now I'm just doing this podcast, and I'm just giving you guys little snippets of my life, so yeah. Yeah, so yeah, not to go off topic a bit, because I was just talking about the podcast a bit, but yeah, let's get down to today's episode. So so today's episode is about icebreakers. Now, you may think you may be thinking are you talking about like winter? Are you talking about like like ice? The like when people like ice skate, Like no, that's you would be wrong. Like I'm not talking about that, So pretty much, what icebreakers are, is it's just like conversation starters, for just like talking with people, Oh yeah, and I also addressed this in my human beings episode, because we're all human beings, and you know like it wouldn't kill us to just say just like, hey, what's up, to a random stranger, like, how's your day going, and it's just like, what are you like gonna have for dinner tonight, like, just like little things like that, so here's some like icebreaker questions, oh yeah, and and also like some people do icebreaker questions, usually at parties, but that's just only to, just like get you started on a conversation with someone at a party, but you know, that's life, because we're always going to be, interacting with people, whether if you like it or not, you know. Yeah, that's just how life works, Yeah, some days we want to be alone, and some days we have to, interact with people, So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so here's the first question. So, what's your one piece of advice to everyone here? One piece of advice. Mm, Probably like my answer would be, to, just be your authentic self, just don't try to be someone that you're not, because when you act like someone you're not, then you lose a sense of yourself. And, that's how you end up losing yourself. And then you got to try to, just like find different ways of, like getting back to your normal, authentic self, So, yeah, like that's the best advice that I would give, just be your authentic self, just be like as like honest and raw as you can be, So yeah, and just don't be someone else, because it all goes back to that phrase, like fake it till you make it. Like yeah, that yeah, it's just like like what does that even mean, like term. It's just like it's just so old, like it's very like outdated, and yeah, I wish like that phrase was, eradicated, just be yourself, yeah, but yeah, be your authentic self, yeah. Hmm. Oh, oh yeah, here's another one. So yeah, what is one thing we would never guess about you? Ooh, very interesting question. Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. Llamas. Yeah, yeah. That's something that's one thing that some people may not know about me is that I have, llamas. Yeah. So pretty much, I've had, llamas, since I was like 12. Yeah, I was like still in middle school. Yeah, and my brother, he was in. Oh, yeah. Well, he was starting high school, so yeah, yeah, he would have been 14 at the time. So oh my goodness, yeah. Oh yeah, and also yeah, I also had two alpacas as well. Yeah, so pretty much, like with the llamas, like we started out with having six llamas, and then we, got, a few more llamas, but we got the llamas when they were like very young, you know, and the younger llamas, like back then, they're older now, Yeah, and over the years, we've, lost some of, the llamas, and I also and we also lost the alpacas as well, and now we're down to six llamas again. So yeah, so we're pretty much right back where we first started, So yeah, yeah, and that's just life, because we all that we're all young once, and then we get old, and then pretty much after that we're pretty much like vanished, like we were like deceased, Yeah, and that's that's just the circle of life, because we're born and then we grow up and we learn stuff and then we get old and then we're dead, that's just pretty much just how life works, you know. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so dark right there. You know, all of a sudden, like, yeah, that just just came to my mind. But yeah, yeah. I feel like good that yeah, that part about me. Like that's pretty much how dark I can get. But I don't want to get like very dark and talk about like emo stuff and like talking about like the afterlife, like that's a whole other level. Like I'm not that dark. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I will tell you this. Like I'm like very interested in these like spirit box sessions. Where I hear you know like these like different celebrities who have like passed on, and I can like hear their voice through like some device that like tries to like recreate their voice and like tries to like make it sound like them. And like for like spirit box sessions, like they use like a radio, and in the spirit of that person or celebrity, they can like manipulate that radio, and that's how they communicate. So yeah, yeah, I'm very interested in that as well. So yeah, yeah, oh yeah, and yeah, and that's also oh yeah. I probably could have said that for the one thing that no one would ever guess about me, but the llamas thing. Yeah, the llamas would be like very interesting to some people. Yeah, but yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Let's move on, shall we? Oh, here's one. So yeah, if you could live anywhere in the world for a year, where would it be? Oh yeah, that's a very good one. So, oh yeah, so I've had this one place in mind. I've always wanted to go to the Maldives. Because I've seen some like pics of them on Instagram, and it looks very cool. Because like you're on an island, and you have these like boardwalks, that you can go on, and like your bed is like literally on like you have like your bed, and then underneath it it's like the ocean. Yeah, and that's very cool. And you also and you're and there's like it leads to another room where there's like a hot tub, or yeah, and like some like pool area like that. So yeah, yeah, that's very very cool. And I definitely want to go to the Maldives one day. So yeah, anything can happen. you know Wow. Oh, here's a good one. In your opinion, what is the most beautiful place on Earth? This is also another no-brainer for me. So, um, it would be Ireland. And I would know that because I went there when I was 18, and like it's very beautiful out there. Like like there's like the city part of Ireland, like Dublin, that's a very kind of like city like version, you know. Yeah, and but then like outside of Dublin, you got places like Inishbofin where like you have these like mountains, mountains of like grass, and you're just like walking on like a trail, like and like the views, like they're just very spectacular. Oh, and excuse me. And so like this is a funny story. So literally like when me and my family when we were in Ireland, like and we saw these uh like these like goats, and my dad, his name is Matt, Matt, and like I kid you not, like these goats, like I swear they were saying like Matt, like Matt, like yeah, it was like very funny, like, and we got like a video of it, but it's really hilarious, oh yeah, I should really like find that video, and I'll post it on my TikTok, like yeah, that'll be really hilarious, but like I kid you not, like I like it sounded like they were saying like my dad's name, like it's hilarious, like yeah, and like me and my family, like we were cracking up laughing, like it was just really hilarious, yeah, but aside from that, like Ireland is just really beautiful, and I definitely recommend going there if you ever get the chance to, so yeah. Oh yeah, and and also in Ireland, that was when I had my first, like cider there. It was called Bulmers. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I would recommend like Bulmers if you're into cider. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, and I'm not talking about like a apple cider. Like I'm talking about like the alcoholic cider. So yeah, yeah. I just wanted to clear that up. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, and yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Here's a good uh here's a good one. Beach, safari, or forest vacation. Hmm. Oh, wow. Um, yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Putting me on the spot. Like this question. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with a beach vacation. Because I really do love the beach. Because I I really enjoy like swimming in the ocean. Oh yeah, and also when I was a kid, when I would go to the beach, I would also make like sand castles, which was really fun. Oh yeah, and I used to do that when I was at my like grandma's house, like on her, like at my grandma's house, like on the beach. Yeah, and also when I would visit my relatives in South Carolina, like we would rent out like a beach house, and we would go to the beach, and I would also make sandcastles there, and like swim in the ocean and ride the waves. Oh yeah, and when I was at the beach house in South Carolina, like yeah, like there were some like good waves down there, and it was really fun. Yeah, good times. Yeah, but I've never been on a safari vacation before. Yeah, like I would be very interested in going on one day. Oh yeah, like because I feel like a safari or like a forest vacation, like it will be kind of similar to like the movie Jungle Cruise, which I've seen. Yeah, yeah, that's a really good movie, Jungle Cruise. Yeah, yep, go watch it. Like, it's definitely worth your time, for sure. It's a good movie. Yeah, it's fun for the whole family. Oh yeah, and there's this one part. Well, like there's like multiple parts where The Rock, he says to Emily Blunt's character, like The Rock, he would always say call her character like Pants, yeah, which was very like funny. Yeah, it was just like funny and like weird. Yeah, because he's like never seen women wear pants before, but women like they do actually wear pants. So oh yeah, and also like this is also another funny story. So like when my brother was really young, like yeah, I don't really remember, but he would call like our relatives like pants. Like he said that for like a while, and it was just like weird. And he even called our like Aunt Connie like pants all the time, and like she thought it was very strange. Yeah, I don't know why my brother would like call people like pants. Like that was just really like weird. And then when the Jungle Cruise movie came out and we saw it, like, and when The Rock said pants to Emily Blunt's character, like we were all like cracking up laughing, about that. Yeah, about that moment when my brother called, people pants. Like, oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, good times. Yeah, good times indeed. Oh yeah, so that's all the time we have right now. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning into another episode of the LUCA Project. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really did enjoy it. Hope you guys learned something from me. And yeah, and make sure to follow me on Instagram, the underscore LUCA Project. That's all lowercase. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the LUCA Project. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. And that's it. Have a blessed day, everyone. And I will see you all in the next one.